On October 6, 1993, the sports world didn't just slow down, it completely stopped. Imagine being at the absolute peak of your powers. You just won 3 straight NBA championships and are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most famous athlete on the planet. And then you just walk away. That's exactly what Michael Jordan did. Today, we're talking about Michael Jordan's first retirement here on the Disturbing 90s. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin.
This video contains subject matter that may be graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
It is a story filled with grief, conspiracy theories, and a sudden pivot that nobody saw coming. Why would the ultimate competitor quit the game he owned? Let's look at what really happened. To understand why Michael walked away, you have to look at the summer of 1993. Jordan was physically and mentally exhausted. The media scrutiny had reached a suffocating level, especially around his gambling habits. But the breaking point came in July when his father, James Jordan Sr., was tragically murdered. James wasn't just Michael's dad. He was his best friend and confidant, the guy who drove him to be who he was. The desire was gone, and just like that, the number 23 was hanging in the rafters. But the story gets weirder. Instead of resting, Jordan decided to fulfill a dream his father always wanted for him. He signed a minor league contract with the Chicago White Sox organization. Think about it. The greatest player that ever played suddenly riding the buses in the minor league, hitting barely over 200 and fetching his own gear, of course. Because the decision was so wild, the rumor mill went into overdrive. People started whispering that this wasn't a retirement at all. A massive conspiracy theory emerged, claiming that the NBA commissioner, David Stern, had actually handed Jordan a secret suspension because of his gambling. But if you look at the facts, that theory falls apart. There has never been a shred of evidence to back it up. The truth is much more human. Michael was a grieving son who was burnt out on fame, looking for a way to connect with his father through the game they used to share. He spent a year and a half away from the hardwood, but competitive fire like Michael Jordan doesn't just burn out forever. By early 1995, a Major League Baseball strike disrupted his new path. At the same time, the urge to compete on the court started creeping back. On March 18, 1995, Jordan sent out a simple 2-word press release that sent shockwaves through the world. I'm back. The next day, he was on the court against Indiana wearing number 45. The first retirement was over, and the second three-peat was about to begin. It remains one of the most bizarre, fascinating chapters in sports history. A moment when the greatest to ever do it decided that, for a little while, he just needed to be human. If you love diving into the strange, nostalgic, and sometimes unsettling history of this era, head on over to upinthepast.com for more deep dives. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow us so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time.